Welcome to Cindy Certified Recipes. Today, I'm making the ever popular, often maligned, healthy Caesar salad. And you're thinking, wait a minute, did she just say healthy? I did say healthy, but before we get to that, if you enjoy watching my videos, please hit like and subscribe. Now let's get to that healthy Caesar salad. A lot of people will whisk up their Caesar salad dressing by hand, and I say that's why we have tools to make life a little easier. So we're going to start off by putting our raw eggs into our blender. And then I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then we got our Dijon mustard here. That's about 1/8 of a cup of Dijon mustard. And then I have 2 decent sized garlic cloves here that I've crushed. And this is about a tablespoon of anchovy paste. Remember, don't diss the fish. You won't even taste it. And then this is about a teaspoon of sea salt and a healthy teaspoon of fresh cracked pepper. And I'm going to get that whirling. This is a generous cup of extra virgin olive oil that I'm going to slowly start streaming into the blender. And that's going to stir up there a little bit until I think it has the right consistency, and it'll be done. I'm going to stop that and give it a check. You want it to nicely coat a spoon, and I'd say that nicely coats a spoon. Our beautiful Caesar dressing is done, and now I'm going to pour that into a bowl and start making that salad. This is our beautiful dressing here, and you can see the consistency and the color, and this is what you should be looking for with real Caesar salad dressing. So I'm going to set that aside for now. We'll come back to that and have our bowl for our lettuce. And look at this lettuce, you guys. I mean, you definitely want to look for really nice fresh greens. Please don't diss your dressing by buying greens in a bag. It's really just mulch in a bag, is what I call it, and it's already lost some of its nutritional value. So buy some nice fresh romaine and your palate will definitely appreciate it. So I'm going to start chopping that up. Put that there. I got to move things around here. I got on my greens bandwagon. So I chop those in big chunks like that. I think they look nicer in big chunks than small little chunks. And this has all been washed and rinsed and dried. There we go. And this is a part that's up to you as to how much dressing you like to add. So I would definitely suggest that you add just a little bit to start, because sometimes it looks just like a small amount, and then you start to mix it and you're like, whoa, that's too much. So it's always better to be able to add it than try to take it out. So just start mixing it up. I personally don't like a ton of dressing on my Caesar. Sometimes they put too much on there and it's just too much of a good thing. So you can see that didn't look like a lot, but as you start spreading it around, it coats them all up very nicely. And this is where I like to add in my Parmesan cheese. I don't like to put it into the dressing. Give it another good toss. Now I'm going to set up our bowl here, plate it up. It smells awesome. And now this is the part that gets fun, because I like to add croutons, and I make my own croutons, and that's going to be in another video. And these are garlic buttered croutons, and I like mine very crispy. So when I cook mine, if you want to say cook them, I actually dehydrate them for a long time at a very low temperature, because I want a crispy crouton. I don't want no soggy, crappy crouton. So you can see these are quite crispy, and so I like to break them up so you don't have that huge crouton in there. There we go. And then I like shaved cheese. So we have our grated cheese that's mixed into the lettuce, and then you want some of that beautiful shaved cheese. And you obtain this just by using a vegetable peeler and running it down your block of Parmesan. And there too, add as much or as little as you like. And some of you might be aware of these beautiful gems. These are nothing but melted Parmesan, and some of the nicer restaurants will sometimes serve these with your salad. And these are just extraordinary. And you can find these sometimes in stores in the deli section. So you just put a couple of those on there to enjoy with your salad. You definitely don't want to forget that extra fresh cracked pepper. So delicious. And there it is, you guys. Beautiful Caesar salad. Enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed my healthy Caesar salad. Whip some up today and cheers to your health. And as always, if it's time tested, top-notch ingredients, and the talk of the table, it's Cindy certified.